Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. This is your girl Alexandria Monet, and in this video we are going to talk about cutting off splits and dead ends, a much needed video really just for me, and I'm gonna take you guys along the ride. So I'm kind of showing you guys what my hair is looking like. I am in the type 4 range, of course, and my hair is very dense. And as you can see, this is the length of my hair. I am past, like, I guess you can say boob length when we look at the front. And the back profile, I am really close to like hip length. I really don't even keep track. So just a backstory, not too long ago, about a year ago, I cut off some heat damage on the right side, and this is the growth that I've received. So I will be talking more about growing natural hair. So let's just hop into it. These are the tools that I used to get my hair together for cutting, and of course some clips to pin off, and some handy dandy scissors. These are not hair shears, they're just regular scissors, and I think they'll do the trick. So what I want to start off by kind of showing you, if you are in a position like I am, you've probably been growing your hair, and maybe you got you wear your hair in natural styles a lot, but something that really has been of interest to me that I've noticed on my natural hair care journey is when majority of the times I wear my hair in natural hairstyles all the time. Very rarely do I straighten it. So when I did, I saw that every time I combed my hair, I saw that I had ends and long strands of hair being kind of like pulled out, and I noticed that to me this was more breakage than normal. And as you can see, my hair is just rough at the ends. My ends are straggly, my ends are intertwining with one another. Obviously you can see the ends of my hair are kind of bent and sprayed all over, and this is what I'm talking about. Like every night when I would comb through my hair, I would get something similar like this in my sink and like this on my comb, and I think you can agree that those strands are way too long to be coming out. So this is what the back of my hair looks like. And if you look at the bottom, I wore white shirts, that way you can actually see what's going on. So those are the ends that I'm looking at and I'm ready to take care of, and I'm going to show you guys how I'm able to do this at home. So first I'm going to start off with really making sure that I can comb through my hair, combing through it thoroughly, making sure that there are no naps anywhere. And again, like I said, I'm wearing a white shirt, that way I can see, and also you all can see where is it that it is very sparse. And of course you can see, of course there might be some split ends going up the hair shaft, but obviously this is a process that is going to take some time and we cannot fix it all at once. So we're going to just start at the very ends of my hair. So I divided my hair into two sides, and those two sides are going to be divided into three. So the first section that I'm going to work on is the middle section, okay? So I just pinned up the front half of my hair out of the way, and this is the other two sections that I'm now making into two, and I'm going to focus on the middle. So the front and the back are going to be pinned away, and I'm going to work on the middle when it comes to cutting my split ends. So I noticed that using this kind of comb brush right here always helps me to fan out my hair. That's what I'm doing at this point. So when I cut my hair, I'm not cutting it in one group scrunched together. I really want to fan it out. I want my strands to be as separated as possible, kind of like this. That way I can go and steadily cut off my dead ends like so. I can see my ends off of my shirt, and I'm able to make a very even cut. How my hair is laid will be very beneficial to making sure that as I'm cutting in a straight line. So as you can see, my hair is already looking so much better, and I'm really able to comb through it a lot smoother because I've cut off those ends that just do not want to cooperate. And that is one thing, if you notice when you straighten your hair and your hair is like not trying to cooperate and not trying to detangle, almost like it is not straightened, that's when you know you have some ends to be taken care of. So that is the middle section there. So after I worked on the middle section and I was pleased with that, as you can see, I probably cut about maybe a little less than an inch off to about an inch. I'm going to go to the next section, which is the front. I'm not too worried about cutting too much off on the front because I actually kind of already did that. So just kind of gauge and see. Now, my main advice would be cut off less rather than cutting off more, okay? Because we can always go back. And at the end, once I finish my sections and how I'm doing it, you will see that I actually kind of do go back and cut off a little more. So we start off slow. We are not scissor happy, but we are also going to take care of these split ends. So as you can see, those two sections, I went ahead and I put them together, and I'm using them to measure as a ruler for that last back section. Now, naturally, your back might be a little longer than your front. I know that's how my hair lays, so I'm going to be mindful of that. I'm not going to make it too much of the same, but I do know that that portion of my hair does lay a little longer. So as you can see, I fanned it out. That way I can reach each section as needed, or each hair strand as needed. And I'm using the section that I did as a measure, and I'm just gonna go ahead and cut. So if you were to ever go to a hairstylist, you'll see like she does your hair, blow dries, flat irons, and kind of fans your hair out, and then goes ahead and makes that nice cut to make sure that your ends are intact. That's basically the idea of what I'm going for when I'm doing this. Now, since that is my hair and I can't really see the back, the very back section here, I kind of had to pull as far as I could because I can't really fan that out, right? And as you can see, those ends are kind of crazy. So I literally just had to really eyeball it just like that. And that section is not that big, but as you can see, like, now that lays perfectly. And look at this section, like it looks so much better than what it did before. I'm able to comb through my hair so like much smoother. Like you'll notice combing through your hair won't be such a struggle when you pull down to the ends. I noticed that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fan out my hair again, and it looks so much better. So much better than it did at the beginning of this video. And I'm really looking forward to actually doing this more because as you can see, I really didn't lose too much length, but I gained so much more by cutting off these dead ends. So I will say I was a little nervous, especially to do this on my own, but if you're kind of contemplating this, go ahead and do that. So you can totally tell the difference. I think I probably lost about an inch, really. And not even, I don't want to say something that I lost, because as we're, incorporating more healthy hair regimens, we are just going to gain back everything that we think that we lost. We really gained, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the other side of my hair. So again, like I said, my front, I didn't go too crazy because I've seen myself, kind of cut the front of my hair off more often than not, but it was really just that middle and that back section that I wanted to get to. And the front of my hair obviously is a lot more delicate, so I wasn't going to go too scissor happy with that side. So this is what it is looking like. Now I'm gonna grab the back section, and literally I'm just doing the same thing as I did to the other side. And it's really important that you kind of keep these sections intact. I know that you saw some of my sections intertwining, but I was really quick to make sure that I was able to catch that, because you don't want to be cutting off any unnecessary hair. So with this entire method, you really just want to take your time. Again, splitting your hair into two, one side left and right, and then taking that left or right side, whichever one you do first, and splitting it into three. Just look at these like split ends, guys. If your hair is looking like this, please take a page from me and do not let it last. Don't let it sit there. It's literally just going to go up your hair shaft, and you will be stuck in a predicament like I am, which I am slowly going to start cutting them off. And as my hair grows, you'll see me do this again probably in another 6 months. But that is it. I literally cut off about an inch on my hair, and actually in this moment I felt so good and so liberated, because I was really able, my comb was really gliding through my hair, and my hair is very thick, very dense. And even though this is flat ironed, as you can see, it's kind of puffy, guys. I think the this little silk press that I did has had its day, right? So as I'm going through my hair and I'm combing it more and more, and that's the thing, as you do these little cuts, you want to keep combing your hair out and keep seeing what it looks like, because a lot of times, especially with natural hair, the more you comb it out, you'll see the more length that you get. The more knots you pull out, the more length that you're getting. And just kind of fanning your hair out as much as possible and going back for that cut. Right now, I'm just making sure that both of the sides of my hair, the left and the right, are matching up pretty well. And as you can see, I truly believe that they are. You're not seeing a whole lot of white through the sides of my hair, which I'm really happy about. And of course, like, hair is not perfect. It's never really going to be perfect. But as we go, we strive to get, better. We strive to have healthier hair. So this is the finished look. And again, I'm really excited. As you could look at that. Come on, like that was the goal. Healthy hair over length. And actually, I'm not too upset about it because, we still got some hang time here and I'm comfortable with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll catch you on the next one.